Starting the day off a little upset. Not something I thought I had to worry about in small town Saskatchewan, but I just bought a incredibly expensive DJI drone, a DJI Mavic 4 Pro. It cost me $4,300 of my own money, obviously, and making some pretty cool shots. I just have a few shots, like the first couple shots I put on my MacBook, and I made a TikTok reel with it, and that's been posted. But so the shots are going to be in 2 videos max, and it's already gone. Not because I flew it into a tree this time, but because I was stupid and left my truck unlocked outside in front of my house last night, and someone went through it and took it along. So yeah, imagine that. Just here in town, someone, like, my glove department or compartment was open in the truck and some other stuff was open. They left the GoPro on the seat, but they took the drone. That's a big ticket item, obviously, so keep your stuff locked and be careful, folks. It happens everywhere. That is upsetting. Not gonna let it ruin my day though. We have a lot of things to look up to, so we're just gonna take a little better care of our stuff, bring it inside at night, and not leave my truck unlocked. So luckily nothing of real value was stolen. My wallet obviously on me, and luckily they didn't take the GoPro, because the amount of videos I have on this thing, I have like 4 or 5 videos on it, so that'll help pay for another drone. I still have my old one, luckily, so we'll take that one along today and try use that one. But yeah, no, that's upsetting, man. No, I can't even, no, you know what, I can't even use that drone because they took both controllers. Yeah, look at that, they conveniently left my fishing gear beside my truck. Are you kidding me, man? I'm shook, man. What a nasty folks. Why you gotta do that, man? That's just so messed up. Not happy about that. So anyway, we're gonna head over to the farm. We're gonna really try to have a good day for the rest of the day at the dairy farm. First thing we're gonna do is blow out the air filter of the combine. We need to still combine 130 acres of peas, so we got to service this thing this morning, get it ready to rock, and then we will start picking bales. Hopefully we can get the bales picked off of that first half section of peas today. That'd be nice. Probably gonna be tomorrow though also. So and then maybe when I'm done with that, I can go pick up a new drone in the city tomorrow. We'll see. Anyway, let's get this air filter blown out. Got the air filter back in, greased the 10-hour Zerks on there. Now we're gonna check the oil level on this thing and start it up, let it warm up. That is good to go. There, I just got off the phone with the police. I reported the drone stolen and reported the serial number of the drone. Not usually something I would do, but if that drone hits a plane, it's already registered to me, so I'd rather get that reported so that if anything goes wrong, bad with the drone, it's on record that it was stolen. So that is something that I would do if I was someone who just had a drone stolen. So the other thing that's good to know is if someone is caught with it, they'll be charged with stolen property. So theft and whatever else, whatever good stuff that person deserves. So makes me feel a little bit better knowing that it's reported now and that I can't get in trouble. So with that, let's go pick some bales. Just at the top of the bins here, looking to see if this bin is getting full or not. And I think we're gonna fit at least 2 more trucks in here. Got about a foot off the top, so should fit in there yet. That's another 10,000 hopper bottom full. We'll move the auger now. All right, got that sorted. It's in a new bin. That's one of our fertilizer bins. Since we're thinking we're gonna come short on storage, we use those. They're pretty convenient. They hold quite a bit of grain yet. Those two bins, it's 8,000 bushels again. So we will leave one though free of grain because we're gonna get fertilizer on the yard for our fall rye that we're gonna seed this fall. So don't know exactly when we're gonna get that. Could be soon, so we don't wanna fill that bin right full. Another load of bales ready to go. Figure we stop at the end of this field. These are the last two swaths that gotta get baled of pea straw. That is awesome. New guy Chris has been baling and baling and baling. He's baled this entire field, so we'll get a shot of it going since I can't get drone shots anymore, is what it is. I don't know exactly how many bales we're gonna get from this field. Definitely less than half that we did last year though, which makes sense. You get quite a bit more straw with rye versus peas. Up and down and up and down. It's maybe a little tedious with the mile-long field, but it's nice to have long square fields. So anyway, we'll keep going. We're gonna check out the combining, see how that's going. It seems to be going pretty good. They're combining right behind the yard now, right in the field actually that I'm dropping these bales off in, and it seems to be yielding better than this field did, so that's pretty impressive. Just looking at the pea field that's being harvested right now. This is it. It's like 6 inches off the ground there, which is crazy because I made a video this summer of these peas. They were like, some of them were up to my head. That was right along the trees over there. These were 4 feet tall too, but they all went flat. That's why we need the flex draper. Scrape them right off the ground. Combine's moving slower today. Just got way more crop to chew through right behind the yard here. You can see the barns over there. Combining is going really good behind the yard here. They're almost done this field. We'll head on to the next one yet today. And it might do 70 bushels an acre. We're not totally sure yet, but we will do the math on these acres and see. It's definitely heavier than the last field. Last field did 63.5, so man, if this hit 70, that would smoke our previous record on peas like by a mile. So unreal. Here's hoping. Well, the day definitely turned around for the better, all things considered. The field behind the yard did 74.9 bushels an acre. Incredible yield. That's more than we ever expected we could grow ever on peas, so we're pretty stoked about that. The last field of peas is started. Doug got into that. He's done about 15 acres now or so, and I guess the dew is settling in pretty quick today. That combine just plugged up. We unplugged it. That was a struggle to get it going again, get that rotor freed up, but he just texted me he plugged it again, so I'm heading back there with an empty load. I think that's going to be it for combining today. It's just getting too tough. Yeah, it's spin it all. It's probably maybe spin that the right way, lifting the bar. Just if it goes free, I'm sure we're good.
Oh yeah, this looks free.
Just do a couple more. Oh yeah, that thing's empty now. Let's not do that much more. Huh? Let's not do that again. Brutal. It's going again.